This is the and Roll Podcast. With your hosts, Chidsy and Mad Dog. Mad Dog.
Hey, mate. How you going?
Good. You're back.
I'm back. Yeah. I didn't like missing last week, but I'm back. Yeah.
Right,
good job on your own, by the way.
Yeah, I've never done it before. It's wild.
Yeah.
Just talk for 30 minutes.
Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it.
Thanks. Cool. Well, welcome to the Screech and Roll podcast. Make sure you're subscribing to us on YouTube. Follow us on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Threads. Always on Threads.
Yeah.
We're going to sort of dive into a few different things today, but I thought it'd be good with official signings coming through. We might do a bit of a deep dive on some players, go over a few of the headlines, and some people sent through some questions via Instagram this week, so we're going to sort of look at those as well.
Yep.
But and also we have games coming up within a week in Singapore.
Next week.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, let's get stuck into it. So the news finally came through over the last week that J-Rock signed.
I'm eating my words.
Yeah. I am really coming around to it. Like I spoke about it briefly last week, but I've had another week to sort of ponder on it, and I'm sort of I'm more into it a week later. I pretty much jumped on a pod, like within 20 minutes of it being announced, so I hadn't really thought about it. But him coming on and running the second unit instead of Davo,
that's the key there. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, because we saw in the blitz that this dude can get hot. He's great defensively and can score when he's told to. And if he's out there and it's his show to run for those minutes, I think it's good. He can get hot. If he's hot, you just go stay out there, keep cooking. Like yeah, do it. But you're not losing anything defensively. Like he's a big dude. I think he's like 6'5" or something. Like he's
really?
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, I don't know. That might be completely wrong, but
okay.
Yeah, he just seemed to be wrapping people up defensively. Like, so I'm not so worried about it. It looked like he can definitely score if he's got the ball.
Okay.
He'll be good at both ends, that second unit. But I started to do a bit of a deep dive into him. It's because I like to know my Hawks.
Okay.
And I went through some of his stats from the last few years. So he did get a tiny 4-game stint in the NBA with the Mavs. Okay. I think that he clocked up about almost 3 minutes worth of game time over those.
I'm seeing it here, 2.7 minutes.
Yeah, so we can't really count it, can you? He's pretty much just shipped to the G League straight away, where he was getting good minutes in the G League. Didn't play a full season, but I don't know, he was a bit over 7 points a game, a few rebounds, assists, but was getting big minutes. So he got out of the G League and went to New Zealand.
Yeah.
Which we know, based on how well the Hawks players have gone in New Zealand, you've got like Dan Gritter and guys like that are scoring like 30-something points a game. Is your
it's good sort of yardstick on.
Exactly. So he ended up playing 8 games in that 22-23 NBL New Zealand comp, 35 minutes a game, so big minutes.
Yep.
A bit over 21 points a game.
Solid.
It's good.
Solid.
It's not Davo getting triple doubles every week, or even some of our development players that were scoring like a lot of points. So
we'll leave it at solid.
Yeah, it's solid. And then he went to Indonesia, which is where Tatum found him, hiding in the jungle of Indonesia.
I see. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So this is the meeting of,
Yeah.
Okay.
So he, pretty big minutes, 25, 26 minutes a game, averaging around 16 points a game, over 5 assists, gets rebounds. That pretty solid. That's a pretty solid season. I think for someone coming off the bench for you, that's great. It's not a Trey Kell replacement, but it is. It's what you would have expected from Davo coming off the bench.
Is it fair to say then that? Do you reckon that this guy would have walked in? Because okay, let's face it, we had an abysmal performance game 1 of the Blitz.
Yeah.
Was he like not expecting the quality in the NBL? Or did he get kind of a wake up call on? This is going to be like a little bit harder than I thought. Yeah,
yeah. It's for sure. You've seen way bigger names than JaQuori McLaughlin come into the Blitz for preseason and go, right, okay, like. So, yeah, for sure, and I guess you're blowing cobwebs off in general. Like,
well, that's true. It's preseason.
Preseason, they've been training, but not for long. And Tatum had only just arrived, so they've got a system and everything that obviously the assistant coaches are working on and running with them, but. I think you come into that sort of Blitz environment, definitely probably was an eye-opener, and just seemed a bit like tentative with the gameplay.
Maybe didn't know his role. Yeah.
You're also on a trial, but you're in a preseason game. It's not behind closed doors games. It's not a training session where they're playing the NBL 1 team. It's a nationally televised trial.
Mm-hmm.
I think most people would maybe freeze up a little bit in it.
I've judged him way too harshly straight off the bat.
I just think, I reckon Tatum has flown in. He's got over his jet lag. He's put an arm around him and just gone, like, I've seen you play. You can definitely do this.
Yeah. And then he came out and went nuclear for
in that second game, he was great. And it seems like all the other players like him. And it's an under sort of valued part of that Hawks team the last 2 years that, you hear it all the time. They're living in Wollongong. They all hang out together. They're all, families are with each other, that sort of thing. It's a real sort of family vibe.
Yeah, it's a community. For sure.
So, it's just not something you're going to get from the bigger market team. And I think that everyone seemed to be so stoked when they did sign him that he must be an all right dude. Like, they're happy to have him around.
Yeah. Well, it all comes down to what I say, trust in Justin.
Trust in Justin. That's a shirt.
Trust in Justin. That's because he obviously knows what he's doing. He knows that he's the right fit, not only player wise, but character and personality wise. I'm sure that he can lock into the system. And
for sure.
I probably, well, not probably, definitely went off a bit half cocked. And J-Rock, if you're hearing this, welcome, and I've never said a bad word about you.
I don't think you said any bad word.
I didn't say bad word.
Underwhelming, and you can't fully disagree with it because, we thought we were getting someone to replace Trey Kell, not to run the second unit.
That's true.
That's true. Yeah. So a bit of his background: he was like a high school, like high recruit, stud high school player. It was 20 points a game, that sort of thing. Was named Mr. Basketball in Washington. Mr. Basketball.
Mr. Basketball.
Yeah.
Okay.
He went to Oregon State for college.
Okay.
They went on this overseas trip to Barcelona to play games, and they were there at the time when there was like a terrorist attack and van ran through and killed like 16 people.
Jesus.
And the team was there and witnessed it.
Wow.
Yeah, and he had severe PTSD about it and had to leave college.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I would imagine would happen if you watched 16 people get mowed down in the street while you thought you were on a nice little holiday.
That's crazy.
Basketball. Yeah. So he transferred to UC Santa Barbara and he became the Big West Player of the Year.
Okay.
Playing there. Yeah. So,
okay.
Yeah, pedigree.
He knows what he's doing. Yeah.
Yep, for sure. I'm excited about it. Now. Yeah.
Yep.
I can't wait to see. I just want to see him play more and in person. There's just something about watching it on TV is different to being in the sandpit and seeing him there.
Yeah. Yep.
You get body language on the bench, that sort of thing. Like all of it, you start to factor it all in. So, J-Rock, he's here, and I'm
happy to say I'm now whelmed.
Yeah.
I'm whelmed.
Yeah, that's a good start.
Yeah.
Okay, so JaVale McGee is over pneumonia, apparently, and he is in Australia playing basketball. He's playing ball, training, and they did just have a behind closed door scrimmage match against the Kings.
Ooh,
yeah, okay. I did a little bit of a deep dive on that. I got some cool stuff here, but I thought, it'd be good to sort of discuss. It's JaVale McGee. Everything has him listed at 7 foot, but every podcast I've listened to, interview he's done, they're like, this guy's bigger than 7 foot. Like, they're like, he's 7'1" at like minimum 7'1". This guy, and just huge and just a big body. I can't wait to see him in real life.
Yep, for sure.
It seems like every year it's the other team has the superstar that you're like, oh, it's going to be rad to see them in real life. It's going to be so sick that it's him and he's just
in the Hawks jersey
every week.
Yeah.
I just really hope it doesn't turn into like a LaMelo Ball thing where when he was playing it was unbelievable and then he just was injured and you'd go.
Don't say
so
it.
many games you go and he sits. That's him sitting there.
Don't say it.
Yeah, but I'm curious. What do you think he is? Pretty much just a Froling replacement. Like, is that how you see them using him? Or
it's hard to say.
Yeah,
because you've been watching NBA and whatnot longer than me, but like, yeah, I guess how does his game compare? Because I've seen him play, and I was surprised when you sort of told me that he's known for his defense, because I saw him come out and just go freaking insane point scoring for like a quarter when he was playing for the Kings, and I'm like, this guy's going to be dunking on everyone. Short answer, I have no idea if he's a Froling type profile and going to give us the same points.
Yeah, that whole like, it seemed like once Tatum took over the Hawks, he was just like, we've got this is we play two ways. We go inside and Froling just backs someone down and just lets it sink in to the hoop. He had those little fadeaway jumpers and hook shots and everything. And I'm wondering, I didn't see JaVale McGee as being that dude of like, I'll take the ball off you, I'll back you down, I'll turn around and dunk it. It seems like he's more of like that lob threat or making those sort of cutting runs from the perimeter that get like, I could just imagine just Davo loving a bounce pass underneath to him just 100%. To take up and dunk on whoever.
Yep.
Because he can move, like even for a big dude, he can move, but
I saw him. Yeah, I thought really mobile. So when I heard he was that big, because what I visually have seen of him, he can definitely move for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I think definitely defensively will probably be a bit more of a intimidator than what Froling is under the hoop, that sort of thing. I reckon he'll win tip-offs.
Wow. Yeah, our percentage might go up from, say, 1 to
1%.
1%. Yeah. We never win tip-offs.
Froling. He's unbelievable. I've never seen him win a tip-off in my life.
Yeah.
It's almost like the guaranteed bet. It's just he will not get the tip-off. I think Jonah Bolden was taking the tip-offs in the blitz. Yeah.
So does McGee start?
Yeah, I think he will. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. At least at the start of the season, until they kind of get an idea of how to. It might be that whole Peatling Days situation. You know what I mean? Where Days was starting, you went, "Oh, hold on, no, this might work better." You forget, you do. You still have Harry Froling. You've got Jonah Bolden as well, and apparently Sam Froling is his return is going to be quicker than what people expect. It's not all season. He will be back this season at some point.
Oh, that's all. I've just written him off.
Well, I was doing this, and then I'm like, they chucked a Win News thing up. He's skipping rope. I'm like, what? Should he be doing that? Just relax.
That's good. That's real good.
Yeah, it is great news. Yeah. But he doesn't need to be. McGee doesn't have to be like 2017 Warriors McGee. It's like even if he plays 15 minutes, people aren't going to know. People aren't going to know what hit him.
Exactly.
And he's not playing an 80-game season. It's a 30-game season. It's basically a holiday when you get people of that sort of quality here.
He's pretty much come out and said that in every interview.
Said that. I love this. It's just why'd you pick Illawarra? It's just like, what is it? Heard it was a beach town.
I've never heard of Wollongong. Yeah.
But so it's like sure, okay, yeah. I think it's going to be a good dude to have in the locker room as well for younger guys, even Sam Froling, guys like that have gone and played in the summer league and got a taste of what that NBA environment's like. To have a dude that's been there and done it, he might make Froling better, which is scary.
Mate, yeah. So you reckon it's like Tatum bringing in like a bit of winning culture, bit of bit of a senior head, been there, done that, won big things. Yeah.
And he's just he's always just been like a fan favorite, and teammates love him wherever he's gone. He doesn't have a reputation like a Pat Bev that is getting turned down left and right because apparently it's just a pain in the ass to deal with. That's just
I love hearing that.
Yeah, it's just I just don't think Tatum would take anyone, which falls that J-Rock thing falls into that as well. Yeah.
No dickhead policy.
Yeah. So they did play this behind closed door game with the Kings.
Mm-hmm.
And I was reading this article about it, and they were saying that Tatum was furious with how the Kings were treating McGee in the game.
Wow. Okay.
Using some real dirty tactics, like trying to get under his feet and stuff, and just being a bit filthy. And he kind of threatened to be like, "We'll start clipping these and just sending them to like HQ, NBL HQ, and be like,
okay,
is this what you want? Is this when we have superstars from the NBA come here? Is this?" They won't want to play if this is the nonsense you're going to do. If refs aren't going to call it, like, not that they're a protective species or anything, but like apparently, it was a bit, how you going? How they were marking him, and real dirty shit off the ball as well.
It's very king-like.
I mean, it's king-like.
Yeah,
it's king-like.
It's
but
king-like.
He said, that they haven't officially made a formal complaint yet, but he's like, we'll have the clips ready.
Yeah.
For
so he's bringing receipts.
Non-basketball plays, he called them.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. He said you still have to play the right way. Yeah, you don't take out knees. Yeah, or take people out in midair.
Yeah,
so
it's a scrimmage, but do the right thing.
Yeah. Well, he made a point of like, you've got your Montrezl Harrell, you've got McGee, you've got these big names. You want them to keep coming to play here, and they won't if this is the way it's going to go. Yeah,
they're risking.
They called it weird off-ball plays. I don't know. Weird is, but apparently like nothing escalated or whatever. And then the Kings came out and just said that they were trying to blood one of the young centers against him. And I think he was just having a bit of a, throwing his weight around as a young gun.
Young fella got excited. Yeah.
I think so. I mean, we know, the Kings are filth, but I mean, hopefully it's probably a good idea to have got that under their belt to be like, this is...
I like that it's sort of a bit of motivation setting
we'll keep
up
our eye out for this.
Yeah, big time. Yep.
Yeah. So a few sort of around the ground stuff here. During the week, Bryce Cotton became an Australian. It's just like he became Australian this week.
Okay.
Which I remember reading about this ages ago, that he's had his application in for like 5 years or something crazy, and it's just nothing. I find it, I don't know if it's like suspicious or just Perth.
Sus as.
Yeah, Perth, like incompetency or something. I don't know. And I don't want to get all the Perth people riled up again, because last week I made comments about Perth, and
are there actually people in Perth listening to this?
Yeah, apparently.
Interesting.
Yeah,
okay. Sorry, guys.
I got them offside, but I am saying that possibly Perth are incompetent again, because all of a sudden he signs for the 36ers and his citizenship goes through within a month.
It's a great coincidence for them.
Yeah, because I really truly wonder if Adelaide knew this was going to happen. So what it means is that Bryce Cotton, who is obviously an import, he's an American, is now Australian, and they can just marquee his wage. They can still pay him a certain amount, but he's not an import anymore. So what you take from the cap is that you've only got a certain amount you can spend on imports and marquees and that sort of thing. His wage at Adelaide was 70% of their salary cap.
Yeah, right.
By making him a marquee instead of an import, it's 12% of their salary cap.
That is a massive... that's a huge swing.
It's such a massive swing, and then you go... So they can go get another import if they want.
Yeah. Yep.
Where are they going to put it? They would have to cut. I think they would actually have to cut someone to bring someone in, but they have an
Aussie Bryce. That's it.
Yeah. Which got me thinking as well, because and then I was thinking the exact thing when someone sent through a message on our Instagram asking about the Harvey citizenship, because he's doing the same thing for ages.
Yep.
trying to get it. And apparently his is due to come through early 2026.
Ah, okay. Well, so maybe it gets bumped forward. Who knows?
Well, I mean, I know the Hawks had been trying to get this done for about 2 seasons, where it's like, it'd be great. We don't want to lose Harvey. He's like heart and soul of the Hawks. But if you could get him off an import spot and just marquee him, like, imagine what that does for the Hawks, who aren't a big market team. Yeah, we're owned by a billionaire, but in the Trump administration. But having those sort of percentages flip with your cap.
Massive.
Yeah. See, I'm always so torn with it, because it's like, I want them to do so well and everything, but then at the same time, if we have another winning season, we're not going to have Tatum anymore.
Yeah, he'll be gone for sure.
Why wouldn't someone have picked him up? So the Harvey thing, apparently early 2026, he's going to be Australian. You could have Bryce Cotton and Tyler Harvey playing for the Boomers.
It's a possibility.
Yeah.
Giddy feeding him.
Well, Giddy just got paid today as well.
Oh, I hadn't seen it yet.
Yeah, the Bulls they caved. They gave him the full 100.
He got his 100.
He got it done.
Good on him.
Yeah. Perth have also signed Mason Jones, who was the G League MVP.
Yep.
So this happens where Perth apparently had already done all their social media and everything for the signing of J-Rock.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, everything was done. They
was
ready
all
to
locked.
release it,
Okay.
and then Illawarra got it done. I think it kind of gave them the kick up the pants to be like, shit, better
let's do it. Yeah.
So, and then the next day it was like, okay, well, we've got Mason Jones. That makes Mason Jones on paper looks amazing, but why was he second choice to J-Rock?
Yeah, that's interesting. That's an interesting kind of
dynamic there. He was playing for the Kings G League team. He's G League MVP, won the championship with the G League, and but apparently he played in I can't remember off the top of my head, maybe Europe somewhere or something during the off season, and could not score. Was getting like 4 points a game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's a real it's. I don't know.
He might find this league pretty tricky as well. Who knows?
Maybe. And he's going to have big shoes to fill over there. And Perth fans are insane. There's going to be a lot of pressure. I actually was listening to the Round Table podcast this morning, and they were saying that they reckon there's a lot of pressure on really at Perth, that if he doesn't do any good early on, that coach might go.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
It could be a lot of drama going on Perth wise. So Mason Jones on paper looks amazing, but we'll see. Prove me wrong, kids.
The heat's on. The heat's on in Perth. Yeah, okay.
We also had another question about. It wasn't a question, but it was more like someone heard that Jonah Antonio and Bilal, I think it's that, Bales is training with the Hawks at the moment. Bales has been with the Hawks. A couple of years ago, he was a development player. It was one of those weird things where he was a development player for the Hawks, but he played for the Kings for 2 seasons before that. And then he's played in Switzerland. He was in the Summer League, He was playing for the Knicks in the Summer League. Apparently super, super talented. I don't remember. So he was in the team when Justin Robinson and AJ Johnson were there. Bales was a development player. I don't remember him.
I remember him from that season.
Do you remember him going on the court?
Nope.
No, neither do I. Yeah. So
no, I don't.
I don't know. Apparently he went well in the NBL 1. I don't think I've seen him play, but his name pops up everywhere and he's getting Summer League spots. Like, he's obviously a talented dude and he needs the right opportunity, but he's training. And Jonah Antonio's been a good player for Cairns the last 3 seasons. Not a lot of minutes, but when he's been on, he's had games where he's been real streaky 3-point shooter. And would be, I personally think would be a good addition in that Lee role.
Yep. Not
big minutes, but a real threat from three. And a big dude. He was part of the 3-on-3, the Gangaroos.
Oh,
the 3-on-3 team that just went to the World Cup. Yeah.
Yeah, sweet. Okay.
Yeah.
Two pretty decent options there.
Yeah, it is. And someone else also asked a question for us that just said, where do we think the scoring is going to come from? The scoring. Well, I mean, everywhere. I think Tatum's style is that it's game dependent. It seems to be like you go cook. Like sometimes Froling was like, you're going to have a field day today, Sam. Just go in there and keep doing that.
Just feed him.
Just feed him, and he'll just back you down and put it in. And then you'll have some where it's just Harvey is going to put up everything, or he's going to come in for that floater like over and over again because you can't stop it.
Let's flip it. Who can't score? You know what I mean?
That's I know. I think people are worried that Davo is not going to be able to score to the same clip that Trey Kell was as a starting guard,
which is a high bar to kind of shoot for. But
I think he's going to have more assists.
He's going to have heaps of assists.
He's going to have JaVale McGee under the ring, and if he's not there, you're going to have Jonah Bolden or Harry Froling.
Yeah,
I think Peatling and Wani will be shooting more from the perimeter as well.
Yep, 100%.
And look, like not to simplify.
Todd's going to come out and jack up 5 threes a game,
of course, and he'll get hot some games. I think there is scoring everywhere. Harvey is the most clutch player we've got. That guy will score when we need him to score.
He's unbelievable. Yeah. But when Davo, he's proven to us time and again, especially over the last season, that if he needs to cook,
he'll get 20-plus points.
Yeah.
He'll go end to end. He'll just outrun you all the way down and still have... I don't know how he can come in at that sort of pace but finish with such a little silky layoff or layup or whatever. It's unbelievable. And, so I'm not worried. I'm just not worried about it at all.
Yeah.
I think we've got the scoring there.
Trust in Justin because he'll deeply understand the team and the makeup and, I think he's able to pivot like on the spot if he needs to, 100%. If the game plan is not going to plan.
There were so many times where you had Lee come on and score those threes that were just like daggers, that sort of thing. But I think J-Rock's going to come off the bench as well. Like
that's right.
There are still the scoring opportunities coming off the bench. There's no worries.
Yep.
I'm not worried about it. I think there's plenty of scoring. I think defensively, we might be better. We might be better defensively.
Which is crazy.
Which is
because,
wild. But thanks for sending questions in. We'll keep sending them.
Keep peppering us, for 100%. Sure.
All right, let's quickly go through the games that are going to be on next week. Actually, will we record before the 18th? Probably. Just.
Right. We'll make sure we do that.
All right. Yep. So we won't take too long. We'll just quickly run through it. But we're going to have Flamengo, the first game, and then we're going to play the G League United team, which in the last podcast I said Derek Walton Jr. was part of the G League United team, and he was at the time of recording, and then he came out and went, I didn't know I was in the team. I'm playing in Germany or something. Like, what?
Thanks for naming me. That's news to me.
Yeah.
See you later.
What the how? How does that happen? Flamengo, I went through their last season. I wanted to see how they compared with our form. We were 20-9 last season. They had I think they play in two different leagues. They play in a Brazilian league, and then they play like a South American, like a like a Champions League sort of thing.
Yep. Okay.
So they went 9-1 in that in that Champions League style thing around South America, and they were 24-7 in the Brazilian league. So
they're a good team.
They're a good team, and almost, it's pretty similar sort of record to what we had. They had the MVP on their team as well. Was over 15 points a game. 8 assists. So I'm excited for that. I think that'll be good. That's a good matchup. It's a good matchup.
Yep.
The G League team, it's made up of. Look, I don't know. I don't know enough about the G League to pretend that I know all of these players or whatever. But we do have some of the an ex-OKC players in there. You're an OKC fan, Mad Dog?
I am.
Yeah, there's a Pacers, one of the G League teams from the Pacers. I'm a Pacers fan.
Yes,
it was quite the finals.
We're represented.
For us. Yeah.
It was crazy. Yep.
Yeah. Who would have thought when I was 7 years old and becoming a Pacers fan? This is where to go. But they do have Juan Toscano Anderson, who
noticed one.
Yeah, he was on the Lakers with JaVale McGee.
He's got a ring.
Yeah, he won a chip at the same time. So him and JaVale know each other. That'll be good little matchup for him. Yeah. Good player. I don't know why he's in the J League or anything anymore, but it's pretty handy. And
is he old?
No, I don't think so. And there was a lot of talk about expansion with the NBA for a while, and they were going to put a team in Mexico City, and he's a Mexican dude, and he's the face of all of that. And then it was just like, we're not doing that anymore. Go to the G League.
We don't need you anymore.
Yeah. Yes, but I don't know. Maybe we can talk about that a little bit more next week because it'll be just before the games.
Yeah, we'll do some more research on that.
Yeah, we'll delve into a little bit more. All right, good stuff, Doggy. I think that's a lot. We delved into J-Rock and McGee. Do you want to? Do you have any information about why Davo is better than Michael Jordan? Because I don't think the people are convinced, and we're just trying to give them numbers.
Well, I do actually, and it's been look. The stats at this stage are a little bit obscure because it's pre-season.
Jordan hasn't done as much. That's
right.
Yeah.
And once this season kicks off, it's going to be very self-explanatory why Davo is better. But I did, I'm building my case here. Yeah. All right, so here we go. A little preseason stat here. In Davo's first game of his third preseason, he scored 14 points. In the same corresponding game in Jordan's career, game one of his third preseason playing basketball, he scored 8 points.
Oh, that's not as
Therefore, William Davo Hickey is better at the game of basketball than Michael Jordan.
Numbers don't lie.
And that is further evidence to my case. I do not rest my case yet because there are more exhibits to come.
Yeah.
But, how's that? I challenge you to refute that, everybody.
Yeah, you can't. No,
you can't.
Numbers don't lie.
Numbers don't lie.
All right, thank you so much for listening. Make sure you're following at Screech and Roll. Anywhere you get your podcasts, on YouTube. Leave a review, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all that sort of stuff, and share it with your Hawk-loving friends. It's been great. Like, we've been so stoked with the amount of downloads and views and people messaging and followers. It's unreal. So keep it coming. We're so excited for the season. jump on there, follow us. We've got different content going up all the time. So, yeah.
Before we end, I just want to, I promised someone a shout out. So I just want to shout out to Noah. He is our newest Hawks fan, and he's got a visit to the sand pit coming up. So Noah, shout out to you.
All right.
Once you get into the sand pit, you never go back, mate. In
That's
fact,
unreal.
You always go back, but you know what I mean. Yeah, there's life before sandpit and there's life after sandpit.
Yeah.
So good job, Noah.
All right, Noah. Can't wait. It's going to be unreal. All right. Let's go, Hawks.
Meow.